If you're a lover of good hairstyle or you want to learn how to DIY affordable hairstyles to look good, then this video is for you. So love, in today's video I'll be giving every detail, like every step-by-step breakdown you need on how to achieve this stunning hairstyle that you'll be able to wear to any occasion, perfect for everyday wear. Okay, so first thing I did was to actually section my hair. Then you have to just go in with your comb, your rattle comb. Then you section from ear to ear to make sure you have clean parts, just as I did. Then you take a band to hold the back side to the back, then the front do the same to it. Okay, just make sure you have a band or whatever you can use to hold to be able to walk without the hair getting on your way. So first thing I had to do was to weave the back of my hair. So just watch, everything you need to know is going to be explained. As always, I make my videos self-explanatory. I say this all the time because they are tutorial videos and I would want to make sure that I make them in a way that even without you hearing me talk, you can actually understand what it's going to be done. Okay, but I'm going to be explaining as well still. So this is what you have to do. You have to make sure that you have a line at the back. You have a line at the back, so you just have to weave it down to one side, as so, the way just as I'm weaving. When you're done weaving that side, do you understand? This is what it should look like when you're done with the back. Then the corner of the hair, make sure you have like a bigger line, because it's going to look like you have a brush, so the weaving of the hair is going to be showing at the side of the hair. Do you understand? Sure your weaving is tight so that when you're crocheting, your hair is going to last for you. So this is what you're doing. You're now going to join that very one you did with the one at the back. So this is exactly what you're going to be doing till you weave the very back, like all the hair at the back. So make sure you weave everything. You weave everything, join them together, weave, join them together. That's what you're going to be doing till you're done with the whole back of the hair. Okay, this is how it looks after weaving like everything. So the front part, I'm going to be doing like a middle part. Do you understand? So make sure you have a clean part in your middle. Open it up with a rattle comb. Make sure you have a clean part. This is where the whole work is, because like I said, I'm giving you all the steps you need to know, but I will tell you this is where the whole work is, because the weaving wasn't really hard for me, but this parts. So this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be taking from one side, okay, at the back, a little section, then from the other side a little section. Remember, you're taking it from the front part, you're done weaving the back part. Okay, so after doing that, you're going to make sure they are balanced on both sides. Okay, make sure you check that to know that they are balanced on both sides, the hair you have. Then you're going to be setting that part aside. Do you understand? Weave it, pack it, whatever way you can. Just make sure you set it aside, because you're not going to be working with it together with this front part of your hair. You get? So just when you're done doing that, this is what you have to do next. Just make sure you take it away. Just take it away so it doesn't get into the front part you'll be working on. So when you're done, this is what you have to be doing. Okay, make sure you comb your hair to detangle it so that it will be easy for you to work with. Okay, so you're going to be slicking this down. Okay, I made use of eco gel to slick down. I didn't actually add too much of it because I don't like too much product on hair. So I had to just go in little with the eco styling gel, then just apply it to the hair and begin to comb down. My hair is really thin, so I don't do much to slick down my hair. So if you really have a thick hair, you have to go in sections and try to do this so that you have a slick down. Okay, so this is what you should look like when you have. Okay, so you're gonna do this. You have to go in with your blow dryer and begin to dry it so that you have a firm hair to work with, like, you understand. So after doing this, you know that you have two sides, right? So you're going to be doing this to the other side of the hair too. So make sure you do both sides. So now you're slicking down the both sides. So when you're done slicking down, this is what you have to do to just make sure you have the side flat. You have to go in and weave this side of the hair. If you do not want to weave your hair, I want this weave to be a bit tight, but not too tight. So if you want it really tight, you can go in with a band and band it down, like band it so that, hold it down so that you can weave just the tip. Do you understand? It's going to be really tight, so you don't have to, the front part of it is not going to be looking, so this is what you do. So make sure you weave it when you're done banding it. Do you understand? With a band, whatever you have, this is what you should have. So after doing that, you have two hairs at the back, right? So you need to look for a way and put it at the back. So I went to put it inside of the weaving because my weaving is not really tight. So if yours is tight, make sure you go in with a crochet pin and begin to crochet it at the back of your hair. Then you secure it with a pin. So this is what you will have. So that very part, I went ahead to weave it down, like to just plait it more like you're doing a single braid in the middle of your hair. Okay, so just go ahead to braid it down. When you're done, you just have to wrap it just as so. After wrapping, then that's just there, you're done with that. So what we'll be looking for now is how to get the curls, right? That's the fun part of it. So you're going with a flexi rod and you're braiding hair and you begin to roll it. See how I'm twisting my hand? You're not just rolling it on the body of the rollers, you're twisting your hand, so you're going to have perfect curls. So make sure you twist your hand, you clip that side, then you go ahead to do the other side too. So you're going to be doing as many as you want, depending on how full you want your hair. So I went ahead to crochet them all. Then this thing I'm doing, this particular one is for that middle part. So you get a band like this and you're getting a small piece of hair, like small section of hair, and you're going to actually crochet with your hand, just like you're wefting. I mean to say you're wefting the hair onto the band. I have different videos on how to weft hair like a bundle, but this one you're going to be wefting on the band. Do you understand? You want it full, you make it bigger. So I went ahead to crochet it, weft it on the band. I mean to say, I don't know why I keep saying crochet. Okay, so you're going with your straightener and you begin to kind of seal those knots, so you're not going to have them falling off. Do you understand? So after doing that, it's a coily hair, so you have to still go ahead to roll your hair. You understand? Just make sure you roll it. You understand? Make sure you detangle while rolling. Brush it so you don't have tangles on your hair. So after doing that, you just go ahead with your hot water and begin to soak your hair. Like make sure you soak your hair, every part of it gets into the water. Then you allow it to dry, and this is what you'll be having after unraveling. So to crochet my hair, I kind of did the short and the long length. Do you understand? I didn't make the crochet to be like same length. Do you understand? I make it one side longer, one side short. Do you understand? So I went ahead with my crochet pin and I begin to crochet my hair. Okay, remember this very first line you did, so make sure you crochet that line, because if you want to pack it up, you're going to be having something like this that is not going to be too revealing at the back, that you have something like this. So you have to make sure you crochet your hair, make sure you're unraveling the curls. Okay, then you open it up. I actually did 2 to 3, like one hair I open it up to 3 times. Do you understand? So you go ahead to crochet your hair. Like I said, make sure your weaving is tight so your crocheting will not be a bit sluggy, or how do they say it, but you understand what I mean, right? So make sure your weaving is tight. But as for me, I always say my weaving, I don't allow it to get too tight. So you see this very part, you're going to be having the beginning of the 2 weaving together. So you're going to be tying them, closing that gap. Like, those 2 weaving you had, like the weavings you have, the mouth of it, you're going to be putting like 2 hairs together, crocheting 2 hairs together. Do you understand? You can see it has closed that gap that we had. Do you understand? So that's how you do to close that part. So when you're done crocheting the back, you remember the part that we did on the band, you go ahead to unravel it and open up those curls. Like, open it up. Make sure you're careful with it so you don't have scattered curls all over. So make sure you open them and you have these beautiful looking curls. Then you go ahead with it and kind of use it on that very knot you did, that single braid you had. So just add it there, and you go in with your pin to secure it so it doesn't fall off. So when you're done securing with a pin, you have to go in with one of the rolled coils to help it stay firm on your hair. And this is how the hair looks when you are done. This is what you should be having. This is the back side. Guys, this hair came out so fine, so make sure you try this hair out and let me know in the comment section what you think. I hope you enjoyed this video. Come on guys, this hair came out so beautiful, so fine. If you haven't subscribed at this point, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this video, if you're gonna try it out. Okay, thanks for coming, thanks for joining my family. I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Okay, make sure you stay fabulous. This is Crash So Glam. I love you guys. Bye.